Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the Age of Sail tournament and From the Depths. As always, I am your host, Chromoid, and this is the second semifinal of this tournament. Today, we'll be watching the Sumiko Stick Thingy by Headsetless Leaner, facing off against the terrifying Odysseus by Nobidex, however you say that name. These two have fought long and hard to get this far in the tournament, but at this point, only one of them gets to go on. The other will go to the bottom. We've seen these before, we've already reviewed them, so let's get right into the fighting. In 3, 2, 1, start. I have no clue where those explosives came from. There's a volley from the Odysseus. The top gun's firing. The huge banks. Oh no. Oh no, this poor Sumiko. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's not right. That's just, the front end is gone. The whole, oh no. Oh, dearie me. Like, the whole front end has just disappeared. It's a good thing it's got backup because it's not going to be doing very well from here on out. It's got the Odysseus' full attention. These two need to get it on right now. They need to go ahead and fire. They have, it looks like. I missed that. I was too busy watching that salvo from the Odysseus. They fired. They've hit. Have they done any damage, though? There's been some explosives across the top, which is interesting. They fire pretty high there. Yeah, a little bit of burn marks on the stone, but nothing else. The Odysseus volleys again. It's not going to take many of these, I don't think, to wreck that first Sumiko. It just needs to hang on long enough for its teammates to open up some serious firepower on that Odysseus and wear it down a bit, so that when it inevitably despawns, the Odysseus doesn't have as much wrath to turn on the other two. Come on, Sumiko, hang in there. For your team, for great honor and glory. The Odysseus, oh no, the Odysseus has decided to split fire. Well, so much for that keeping its attention strategy. Wow, okay, that mast, nope. I was gonna say, that mast held in there really well for as many cannonballs it just took, but no. Fortunately, its front end didn't explode, so there's that. This one's still floating and still sailing. Their sails are really resilient. The Odysseus is just really bad at hitting them. Look at that, just that blaze of guns just firing off across the front. Kind of looks like a wave, but that's not a wave I want to be a part of. Ooh, look at, just kind of scooting to the side a bit there. And now it's split fire. It's still firing on the center one. Now it's decided to shoot this one too. So it's going to get damage in on all of them. This one's about done. 77%. 93, 98. Just bathing it in high explosives. Ooh, that ripped almost all of the sails off. That entire mast is gone. That sail is almost ineffective. Oh dear, that one's not going to be doing too well. They have not gotten a single broadside off. Well, they have. They've gotten one. It looked like one good broadside off. They're not sailing the way they need to. This one also got fired upon. It looked like. Oh, they're just getting absolutely wrecked. They had a strong showing in the Pompadour match, but this is proving to be a little much for them. It looks like. Oh, it's just merciless. And interestingly enough, it's firing multiple directions. Must have multiple AI. It does. It's using multiple AI to fire sections of guns at different targets. That's just not right. So it does well against multi-ship entries and single-ship entries as long as the front is facing towards whatever it's shooting at. If these Sumikos had the strength and the speed to get around behind it or to its sides really quickly before they took too much damage, they might have a chance, but as it is, now this one's trying. It needs to keep going this direction. The middle one has taken most of the damage for all of them. It's still alive, which is good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so they're all there, just two of them lost their commanders. They all have AI on them. The AI are marked as commanders. It looks like all but one of them has lost their commanders. Oh dear. Some custom ammo propulsion right there for the Sumiko on the far right. That's probably not, in hindsight, that's probably not a very good idea, Commander, to light off your ammo storages to get closer to the enemy. I mean, sure, you close the distance faster, but at the same time, A, you blow a big hole in your ship, and B, your cannons kind of need that ammo. I like this guy just chilling up here. It's like, my mass left, and I just can't be bothered to care anymore. I'll just sit up here and wait for it to reappear. Oh, jeez, look at this. Another custom ammo propulsion system right there. And oh, you fired the wrong thruster. Captain, we want to go forward, not back. Or maybe the crew is mutinying. They're mutinying. They're saying we didn't sign up for this. We didn't sign up to face that. Fire it off. We're going home. At the very least, if we had no ammo, they can't make us fight anymore. If we can jump overboard and leave the cannons behind. Meanwhile, this one, oh, this is good though. This Sumiko has snuck around behind the back of the Odysseus while the monster has its back turned. See, this one's, oh, finally got a few shots off. Go, Odysseus. I mean, Sumiko. Go, Sumiko. Go, Sumiko, because you won't have much left to go with in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, there goes the mast. There goes the mast. There goes the AI. There goes the commander. He's dead. They've all lost their commander. Nope, this one still has commander. Just the lookout was killed. Man down! Man down! Oh, this one's despawning. Well, that is it. This Sumiko has had enough. That leaves just 2. At this point, they're definitely going to lose if a timeout occurs, and there's only 13.5 minutes remaining in this fight. But there is a single ray of hope in the form of this almost demasted Sumiko, which has managed to get around behind its opponent, and now it just needs to swivel. Just swivel, Sumiko. Ignore those cannons up there. There's only a single row of them, and they're broadly spaced. There's nothing out there. You've taken most of them out. See? You stripped most of them out. Hit it. Hit it now. Oh, sorry. I was moving the wrong direction. There we go. I'm getting excited. I don't think anyone's ever gotten this kind of shot at the Odysseus before. I don't know. Maybe the Black Current got a bit of a chance like this, but not this good of an opportunity. Come on, turn. You can't miss. Look at that. You can't miss. Turn. That's right. Turn those guns. Oh, dear. By the power of Saint Nick, I invoke thee. Turn around and fight. Look, now you're gonna... The forward guns are still firing, but it's gonna get this other wall of guns on you. You've made this side completely safe. Turn and shoot at it. There's no armor there. Look, I can see straight through it. Shoot! You have 12 minutes remaining. It's gonna turn and... Oh my goodness. It's completely turned. They both have a shot now, and neither of them are taking it, of course. Why would they? Come on. All you have to do is turn. Do you have rudders? Are there rudders? Are there rudders? There are 2 rudders left. You just... It's gonna ram. Of all the things that this fairly healthy Sumiko could do, well, Leaner did tell me it relies on a form of suicide to fight. He said that's why the ammo storages are actually in the front with the rams. It's designed to go forward and ram its opponent. Well, here's hoping that the Odysseus doesn't turn around with that second wall of guns and get a good set of shots into the front before it manages to get that ram in, because if it does, then you won't have anything left to ram with. You'll just be sticking what's left of your prow up the... Yeah, we're just not going to go there. We don't need to go there. This is so bizarre. I don't know what the Odysseus is trying to prove here. I can beat you with my back to you. I don't know what it's trying to do. This one is just horribly damaged. I think the entire aft section has been torn out of it. Get under here and look. Yeah, the rudders are no more. It's been completely demobilized. Immobilized, I should say. 10.5 minutes remaining in this 3-ring circus. Oh, the sad thing is oh no, it has rudders. It's turning. The sad thing is these actually have a small chance to really hurt the Odysseus. Maybe not win, but they can make a name for themselves right now if this one will turn to fire, and it won't. It just sits there, taking it. What's wrong with you, man? Turn around and fight. You're right. You're at point blank range. This might be the one with the commander still on it. The commander's saying, Yep, it's got the commander still. I bet you anything the commander AI is fighting with the actual AI of the ship. And they're just not. Oh, there it goes. It's healing around. It's healing around. Come on. Turn. You only have 9.5 minutes remaining. Turn around. Come on. I'm sorry, Navidex. Your ship is wonderful, and it is fighting very well against these two. I'm just cheering for them because they've, no one's gotten this chance at your ship before. It basically seems like an impenetrable wall of guns. We all know it's got a soft side in the back, but no one's been able to find it, and the Sumiko is in a great position, and it just will not use it. Ah! Turn. Turn this thing around, or so help me. I'll turn the Odysseus for you. Then you won't like the way I turn it. There it goes. It's finally decided to turn. After 4 minutes, it's decided, oh, you know what? Maybe we could turn and broadside on this thing. Yeah, let's do that. Sounds like a great idea. Yeah. And of course now the Odysseus is going to be like, oh, wait, huh? No, I'm going to turn around. Scooting backwards. Gosh. No, it's turning back. No, Sumiko. Ah! From the depths AI. Ah! Someone on the forums put it really well. They're so frustrated with the AI when they're just like, AI, could you point the front of the ship towards the enemy? And the AI is like, I do what I want, and it wags its bum at the enemy. And it's just one of those situations. It's just so aggravating. I guess you could say it's one of the charms and challenges from the depths. You can't just plunk down an AI block and some cards and say, there she be. It'll do exactly what I tell it to. You kind of have to capture the rabid weasel that's running around inside the brain there and making everything work and cage it into a set pattern of movements to the point where you just know it can't do anything besides what you tell it to. There's a certain art to that, I suppose, but when you can't get it to work right, it results in stuff like this. And now this Sumiko has lost just about all of its propulsion. It's almost to a point where it can broadside, just because the Odysseus has turned itself to a point. It's sliding in front of it. It's like, no, here, I really do insist. Do take a shot at my back, please. Look, I'll just turn around and slide in front of you. You can handle the rest. Oh. Oh, from the depths. Oh, this is I don't know if this is exactly why I play this game, but I do enjoy moments like this. Oh, there we go. Do you see, Sumiko? Do you see how easy that was? That's all you had to do. That was all you had to do. It's completely hollow inside. Completely hollow. The only thing that is armored is that front part. It's just a single wall of beams. High explosive shells will punch through that with ease. Yes, there you go. And the ammo's in a big box at the bottom, but who cares about that? Just hit it. Hit it. Oh dear. Well, the good news is the Sumiko could finally hit the Odysseus. The bad news is the Odysseus can also hit the Sumiko. Because those guns are going to be able to turn around pretty soon. Tell me you're not swiveling away. Oh, there goes one of the masts. Yep, see. Odysseus firing back the Sumiko. Little mast cannons, a couple of the ones in the back are finally able to shoot. It still can't quite figure out if it wants to broadside or not. It's like, maybe. I mean, look, a couple of shots. You've almost knocked a hole in that wall right there. 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. I really don't see this going any other way than the Odysseus winning this, but you know, it's fun to watch these little ships plunk away at the backside. Come on, Sumiko. Oh dear. Oh. Well, sayonara, Sumiko. You had your chance. You just kind of blew it. Oh, there goes that frontal ammo propulsion system, which is going to blow the Sumiko completely out of range of the Odysseus. And it has no sails anymore, so I don't know, maybe can it still? I think it can still fire. I'm going to believe that it can still fire. Less than 5 minutes remaining. We're almost done. Oh, this is going to be... this is a silly one. We just had the Raging Barracuda absolutely tearing through the Queens. And now we get this. Oh dear. Well, the Sumikos have a lot going for them. They're a triple ship entry. They're beautiful. They have quite an array of guns on them. And they seem to be quite nimble, but they had the misfortune to be paired up against this. And they're not the strongest of ships when it comes to taking damage. And this ship is all about the damage right out the gate. All the damage. Just as soon as you spawn in, it's already firing at you. And yeah, the Sumikos are just not equipped for this sort of engagement. Very few ships are, and I think the ones that probably could face it the best have been taken out by others. Ooh, the Sumiko's really getting beat on now. Down to 72%. This one's been stuck at 66% for the longest time, simply because the Odysseus has decided not to shoot it anymore. It's just turned all completely around. Oh boy. Another blast coming in. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, yep. Now our forward propulsion component has been engaged and is going to propel it towards the front of the Odysseus. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's not going to do anyone any favors, is it, Sumiko? Well, it's going to do the Odysseus a favor. Has to turn less now to get a hold of you, but... Oh. These things are like just floating ammo boxes. Doesn't take much to hit an ammo storage on them. Down to 63%. The other one's still at 66%. This little wall of guns on the back of the Odysseus does some work, I'm telling you. Oh boy. 2 minutes remaining. I think we can safely say that the Sumiko stick things have lost. This one's going to be despawned any moment now. You know, Odysseus, this would have been over a lot quicker if you would just, you know, turn this massive bank of guns around. Something like that. I think that's what you're designed to do. Not entirely sure why you're not doing that, but okay. Oh, there goes another ammo explosion on the Sumiko, and it is down to 53% and will despawn. And now we get to watch the Odysseus try to figure out what it's going to do with life after the ship is gone. Jeez, that's a lot of cannons. Even for the weak backside of the Odysseus, it's got a lot of mortars on the back of it. There it goes. The Sumiko will despawn, leaving its sister ship Hold battered, sailless, and alone against the sea monster. Wow. That's just a lot of guns. That is a lot of guns. 25 seconds remaining. There will not be enough time for this Sumiko to be despawned. But it is almost over, folks. The Sumiko has lost. And the Odysseus has proven itself king of the sea once more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Alright. The official score is 94% to 60, well, that's 65% of 33%. So yeah, the Sumikos are done. They are well and truly done. Congratulations, Nobidex. Your Odysseus will go on to the finals to face off against the Raging Barracuda. And Headsetless Leaner, thank you so much for participating. I know you didn't expect them to do this well. I don't think I did either. I don't know if anyone did, but these Sumikos have gotten quite far. And it was great having you, man. I hope to see you again in another tournament. And to all of you in the audience, thank you for watching. I have been Chromoid, and this is the Age of Sail Tournament. I'll see you in the finals. Bye-bye.